Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Got some news wanted to share after an event that we had today, a mastermind event, the usual Tuesday Bull 100K mastermind event. My name's Anthony. I'm from the online business app, Online Business Network. If you like what we put out on the channel, please like and subscribe. Now that we've got formalities out of the way, I wanted to talk to you about the Babe NFTs that we've been sharing and talking about on our videos for quite some time. We initially had the Bulls, which all sold out. They're on OpenSea and they're on the open market for anyone who's interested in those. But the Babes got, they arrived or are arriving as we speak into people's wallets. They're in pre-release, so they're sort of hidden and not released. You don't know exactly which one you've got yet, but what I'll do is I'll show you what I'm talking about and we can have a look. So here are the few that I've got. And as you can see, they all look the same at the moment because they're in pre-reveal, which means I don't know which ones I'm getting, but in due course, that will happen. So there's a little bit of a musical intro. I'll just play that for you. Excuse me. So as I said, they all look the same at the moment. They do come with varying levels of rarity. So you have common, uncommon, rare, and more rare as they go along. And that's just based on features that they have, jewelry, bronze, gold, diamonds and stuff like that in their clothing, their jewelry. Maybe they'll have another animal on their shoulder or attached to them somehow, and other valuable traits that make them a little bit more value than the less featured ones. So that's how that works. The same thing happened with the Bulls. So right now I'm sitting on just over 20, and I don't know until reveal which ones I'm actually going to get. And that's random. That's how they're generated. You don't know until the time comes. So that's going to be the exciting part when they do start getting revealed, to see which ones you've actually got. And all I have to do is keep hold of one of them, excuse me, to be a permanent member of the Babes 100K mastermind events that happen every Thursday US time. So as long as I hold on to one, I can watch the value of them change and sell them at appropriate times. I can trade them with other holders who might like the ones I end up with, or I like theirs, and you can do deals. You can, use the utility in them to do those deals. And that's the one good thing about these NFTs. When you think of NFTs, you do think of utility, and how many of them have it. There's tons of them out there that don't really give you anything than the actual physical or the actual artwork or picture that you're looking at. There's nothing behind it. It's just the value of what you see. These guys are pretty much the icing on the cake when you buy them. So what I mean by that is you're actually purchasing membership to the particular event, being the Babes 100K Mastermind event, and everything that comes along with that. So the training, the mentors, the platform, the AI that's integrated now, all the tools, which are too numerous to mention in terms of being an affiliate marketer and hitting the ground running. And as I mentioned, these are the icing on the cake. They're the gift that you get for purchasing all of that. So when you think of what you're getting for buying one of these, the value is 100% there. And I can tell you right now, there is a promo with a code that if you do purchase one and you put the promo code in, you get 90% off. to me, that's an absolute no-brainer. If someone's watching this video because the thumbnail caught their attention and they're in the market for an NFT and it's 90% off and you get all the other value behind it, don't mean to go on a rant, but it's a no-brainer. So what I'll do now is I'll just stop that and I'll show you. So if we come over here to the actual Babes purchase site where you can buy them, and it's actually just babesnft.com. If you go there and let's say you wanted to buy one, you just add it to the cart, you go to your checkout, it'll probably ask you to sign up so that it gets your shipping, gets all your information, sorry. And then all you do is you type in your promo code, which is OBA777. You apply that code, $927.21 off. You go to your checkout, and what do you know? You're picking it up for $69.79. So if that's not value, I'm not really sure what is. And you'll get instant access to be at the next Thursday 100K Mastermind event. Now, alternatively, Dr. Vincent Ortega, who's one of the founders, he invited non-members to today's event, which finished 6 hours ago, roughly. And people who weren't members were able to come along and see what happens at our actual training events and get a vibe of how we work, what you actually get in there, and what goes on. And I can tell you there's lots of laughs, there's lots of fun, there's usually some money given away to people who are members, and lots of little nuggets of information about what's coming on down the track without overwhelming people with too much info because it's just happening so fast. So that invitation has been extended to the next event, which will be Thursday, 8 p.m. CST in the US, which for me here in Oz is early Friday morning or mid-morning. So wherever you may be, if you're seeing this, and you want to come along, you just need to do the conversion so you make sure you get the right time for your location and you don't miss it. Highly, highly recommend, if someone's giving you a freebie, don't miss it. Grab it with both hands and come along and just see what it's all about. There's no obligation whatsoever if that's the way that you're thinking. For me personally, this is the way I would go, and it's what I did. You can see on the previous slide, previous share, that I've got 20 odd of these beauties, and I anticipate that in the future there'll be a nice return on the sale of those back to me and back to my bank account. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not saying 100% what will happen, but that's what I'm doing. So I'll stop sharing that with you. So here's what I'm saying. The call to action for you, if you're watching this video, you're obviously interested in this sort of thing. You might be looking for an online business. Online businesses are going to grow exponentially with the advent of AI, number one. US and other countries' dollar values are dropping drastically. Incomes are whittling away. You're not getting value for money when you go to the grocery shop or you go to the petrol station or you go anywhere for that matter. People with kids are having to, pull their kids out of things that they like to do because money's getting too tight. So people are looking online for alternative ways to make some cash. Here we are. We're offering you an invitation to something that you wouldn't normally get for free. We're offering you a 90% discounted NFT to get involved in something that you wouldn't normally get. And you're sitting here watching this video. It's almost like the stars are aligning for you. So that's my call to action. Actually take some action yourself and get involved. So that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. I'd like to thank you for looking at the channel. Once again, I'd like you to hit the like button and subscribe so that we can keep in touch and you can see the further content that we put out. And we'll see you in the next one.